guys, it's Rose. Welcome back to Journals in Time and welcome if you're new. So today I am working with some products from a company called Craspire. You may have heard of them. Quite a few people on YouTube have been doing videos with the products, and they contacted me a few weeks ago and asked me if I would like to work with some of their products and do maybe a little kind of a review and a demo and things like that. And I said, yes please, of course. Let's have some fun with wax seals. So this is what they have sent me. They have sent me a set of wax pellets in beautiful pastel colours. I found myself reaching for pastels quite a lot the last few times I was playing with wax seals, so I thought why not get a new array of colours, and they look absolutely delicious. Love those. They also sent me these markers. Now these markers are actually water soluble, water based ink, so they won't work on the actual wax seals, but you know, we'll find something to do with them. They definitely won't go straight in my craft room, that's for sure. And in this little pouch that they sent, we have a handle for our beautiful new wax seals that we got. So we have 4 wax seals here, and these are oval. I wanted something a little bit different, so I thought I would try the ovals, and Craspire has such an amazing array of these wax seals, guys. Really, go and check them out. So that one is roses. We have a little ship, which is very pertinent at the moment with my Ocean Voyage kit. We have some tulips, very pretty, and I love, love, love the detailing around the edges of these. Absolutely gorgeous. And we have another one that is like some spring flowers, I think. Just a bouquet of little flowers. They do look very springish. Maybe some cherry blossom, I think, is what they are. Okay, so that is that. And let's get that out of the way. I have my oven here. I'm going to get this started up and going. Oh, that's the other thing. They did actually send me this spoon and I have been using it. Just so you know. The oven is my own. So I do have 2 spoons here. This is the one from Craspire. Brand new. And this is the one that I already had. But we're going to be using both of those today because, you know, just to kind of help keep things sped up. So let me choose my first colour. Now I am feeling very yellow today. I haven't ever used yellow wax, so let's go with yellow. And I'm looking at these and I'm thinking 3 pellets should be enough for these. So we'll go with 2 yellows and maybe a pink to swirl in there as well. Or should we do pink with a yellow swirl? No, we'll do 2 yellows and a pink. Get those on the go. And for the next one, I'm going to choose my colours and put them in here just so that we're not over and back the whole time. And I love this colour. This kind of mint green. Very pretty colour. So I'm going to choose 2 of those and I'm going to have a blue swirl in there. Okay. So let's get our stamp ready. Now I actually do have extra stamp handles, so I'm going to get some of those out and get them all onto the handles so that we're not changing over and back the whole time. And they are universal. I mean, I haven't come across a stamp head or a stamp handle that doesn't fit each other yet. I'm sure there are some out there, but generally speaking I think they're all made the same. Okay, so our wax is almost melted there. Now I wanted to try just something new today that I haven't tried before, so I'm going to get some bits and pieces out here. I have some cheesecloth and some lace, and I don't know if this is going to work out, but I wanted to check out this idea. Okay, so you'll see here now in a second what I want to do, and I want to use one that has a little bit of space around the outside, so I think the tulips maybe for this. And I'm going to use the tulips for both of these first ones that we do, okay? So we have our pink and yellow. This reminds me of Neapolitan ice cream. It's just missing the chocolate. I didn't do that on purpose. Now I just work on my glass mat here, okay? So I'm just going to pour it, and I am going to swirl it a little bit. Generally speaking, you probably shouldn't, but I'm swirling it a little bit. And I'm going to bring it down into kind of a more oblong shape because we're using an oval. So let's get that over there. I want to put this lace in here and see how that works being on top. Will I even get the pattern out? Let us see. Oh yeah, that worked. Now unfortunately my placement was not fantastic and I can't pull that up until it's really hardened, but that actually gave me some texture in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. You should be able to see it kind of down the sides. That's actually kind of awesome. I really like that. So let's try that same one again because I want to get a proper print on that, and I'm going to use the lace again. I just want to get that right and see if we can get it going properly. And we'll choose our colours for the next one. Now we have some kind of grey here, which I find very interesting. I don't know that it's silver. It doesn't look particularly pearlescent or metallic, so that should be interesting. And I think that would be interesting with the blue. So which way do I want to do it? I think I'll do two blues, or maybe this one, this blue here. That might actually be very pretty. So I'll do two of these and one of those greys, and just we'll see how that comes out. I'm going to use those ones for the ship. Okay, so we'll pour our wax. I'm doing it in a more of an oblong shape this time in the hopes that I will get a better shape, or maybe I need to use more wax. I'll check that out now this time. So we get our lace over it. I'm going to try to do better with the placement this time. That does look like it did work better. Now you can see on the edges of these, just saw it coming through there, where it's not perfectly smooth, it's all lumpy and bumpy, and that's because the wax is actually coming up through the lace. So it's coming up through in different sections. I don't mind that. It gives a completely different look, and isn't that, you know, something that we all want sometimes, something just different. So let's leave that one down here where we can see it. Okay, let's see how we did with this one. We definitely got a much better impression, and I think they look kind of cool. I really like those. That's awesome. Just the extra texture that you get from the lace in the background. That is really, really cool. Now I'm going to try it with this one, with the ship, and we will try it with the cheesecloth this time. Let's see how we get on with that. And that should be good. Okay, so we have our ship ready. I have my cheesecloth ready. Let's see how we do. The wax does seem to be spreading a little bit better this time, so maybe that little bit of extra heat just helped. Still may need to consider using 4, but we'll see. So just want to get this on there. Get our ship in there. Oh, that came off very quickly. Okay, I didn't get a great impression there. I moved it too much. The wax moved too much to that side on me, but it looks pretty okay. Okay, well that looks kind of cool, but I am going to try it again with the cheesecloth, and I have purples in there. Purples and a green, and I'm going to do the ship again. Why not? Who says it has to be matchy colours? Okay, so for this one I actually completely forgot. I normally use a disc, a paper disc behind my wax seals so that I can glue them down, because it can be hard to kind of figure out which glues to use with these. So I just put paper behind them and I don't even have to think about it anymore. Okay, so it's the very same thing. I'm just going to pour my wax in my oblong shape. Now if this wax disc proves too wide, I will just trim it off. go. Want a little bit more of that purple in there. Okay. We'll get our cheesecloth again. Let's see if we can get a better impression this time. And I might just do one of each of the stamps with just regular wax as well, just so that we can see what they look like. I'm sure they're going to be amazing. Okay, so we got a nice impression. I'm not sure that the cheesecloth did much in there. Oh, there is. Yes, there is texture in there as well. Don't know if you'll be able to see that, just up along the sides here. But those waxes are beautiful, aren't they? So pretty. Okay, so that is success as well. Awesome. Okay, what shall we try next? So next, I think we've done the tulips and we've done the ship. Let's try the roses next. And let's try this kind of, it's peachy kind of pink. So I'm going to try 2 of those. Will I try 2 or 1? 2. We'll go with 2. And 1 green one. Okay, and I'm going to use some lace on this one with these roses. So we have purple and green going on in there. Okay, so our wax is ready. Oh, I forgot my... we'll just do it without it for this one. I forgot my disc. I'll have to grab a few. Oh, there's a nice swirl in this one, I have to say. That metallic purple wax is just lovely. And it works so well with that pastel as well. So nice. Very different to what I would normally use. I'm normally very traditional with the reds and the golds. Let's get our lace in there. And hopefully, because that wax is really nice, hopefully we'll get a nice impression with this one. I slid that a little bit and maybe I shouldn't have. Okay, so how did we do? That looks good. Okay. That came out really, really pretty. And it does have the texture from the lace and even some of the lace popping through here, just staying over the wax. Yeah, so I really like that. Just something a little bit different. Very, very nice. Now, I've had a thought, as I do. I got some discs, voila. But I want to see. This is a piece of fabric. It's a very tight weave. And I want to see what happens. I'm not expecting the wax to come through this, but will it imprint into the wax and give it this kind of... I'm just wondering what will happen. So we're going to try that, okay? Just bear with me. And if this kind of has a nice effect, it might have a lot of, I mean, think of all the fabrics that you have. What might happen? So, kind of intriguing, I think, is the word I'm looking for. If it does work, we shall see. Let's choose some wax for our next one. The next one we're doing, I will do the little blossom one. And I was looking at this one again. It's actually blossom with mountains in the background, and we have the moon and some stars. So yeah, I'm going to go with a grey and pink for that. Pretty, pretty. I do like the pink and grey colour combination. Okay, so that's looking good. And we're putting the green over it, so the colour of wax that we use here may not matter if it works the way I think it's going to work. We'll see. Okay. Get our fabric down there. And get our stamp. I'm using the roses again for this one. And I think I'm after pushing the wax all the way to the bottom, but we'll see in a second. And of course, oh my word, that is amazing. That's not what I thought was going to happen. But that looks all sorts of cool. If I'd gotten the full impression there, that would be really awesome. Oh, I'm going to have to try that one again. That's awesome. Look at that, you guys. So much easier to take it off the mat when I have the paper beneath. Look at that. Wow. I'm not sure the green is the best colour for it, but you know, that came out all sorts of awesome. I'm trying that one again. Oh, the excitement. Now, I just picked this fabric up, I had it on my desk, I don't know that this will work with other fabrics, but I will be trying it. Maybe I will go and grab some. I do have some of this white stuff as well here, so we can try a piece of that. Will we try that next? Okay. What are we doing? We're doing, yes, we'll try that with the blossom one and we'll see. And we'll try the green again in a moment. I have a regular cotton here as well that I'm going to try. It's a fairly light cotton, like so, but we'll try it. Okay, so we're going to try this one next, and I will trim it kind of after the fact. I'm excited. Oh my goodness. Strange things happening with the wax here. It's almost like it's blooming when it goes down. Like alcohol inks when you put a spot of just the mixative on it. That's what it reminds me of. Oh, so let's get that down there. And we have our blossom here. I'm going to try and get it a proper impression this time. And let's see. Oh, and I missed the bottom part of it. No. Okay, so that doesn't look as fantastic as the other one, but definitely worth playing around with this, I think. I don't know if it's the colours that I used or if it's the fabric on this one. I mean, there is still a very good impression there. Wow, like, I did not expect that to happen, guys. That is so, so cool. Okay. Let us try it with the regular fabric and see how we go. Now, this is a very small piece of fabric. I'm wondering, should I have cut a bigger piece? But we'll try it with this. And I will say, it does seem to make a difference, the pressure that you put on with these ones. Just laying it on doesn't seem to work. You do need to put pressure on it. I didn't put as much pressure on that second one. And I could see as I was doing it that it wasn't working as well. Okay. Let's get some colours in here. Okay, and I'm going to use the blossom one again. Lots of really nice marbling on this, because even though I used similar colours, they were all different tones and shades. So I'm going to put that diagonally just to see. Get that down there, and I'm going to press quite firmly on that. It's hard to get it centered, obviously. When you're putting fabric on top, you can't see where the wax is, so that can be a bit of a difficult one. Oh my word, that came out fabulous as well. These are so cool. Look at the impression. It's just, that is amazing. And I'd imagine those markers might actually work on this now because of the fabric. We'll have a look and see when we're done playing with the seals themselves. We'll have a look. Oh, I forgot to put that up there. We'll have a look and see. I'm going to go back to the green one just to see what else we can get with that, and then I'm going to do one of each without any fabrics or anything like that, just to see what they look like, and we can compare and contrast them then. Okay, so we're using purple here and green fabric, so not for the faint-hearted. It's a colour combination that I love, but it can be very in your face. But let's give it a go. I'm getting as much of that wax down there as I can. I'm going to get my next ones on the go. Get our fabric on top, and we're using the tulips again here. This is going to be interesting if nothing else. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. I am loving these. It just adds a whole new dimension to them, guys. Now, the wax is kind of very flattened around here, but I'm not sure that bothers me, to be honest. Look at the impression and how it pops through, those colours pop through. Isn't that just amazing? So unexpected. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Wow. Okay, what an exciting play session we had today, guys. I am so so chuffed with these. So while I was doing the 4 plain ones, which I have here and I will show you now up close and personal. So there's the tulip one. And this is the mountains and the stars and the cherry blossom. They're so pretty, and these wax colours are just really singing my song at the moment. These are the roses. This piece of the card, I'll just trim that off. And there we have our ship. So beautifully detailed wax seals all around. And the wax itself is awesomely pretty, but I'm all excited about these. Look at them, they're so awesome. I do prefer the lace to the cheesecloth, and you know, but for certain projects like really grungy projects, that would work really well, I think. This lace one came out absolutely beautiful. I know I showed you these already, but I really wish you could see the detail a bit more on the camera. Not sure it's showing through as well as it could. Yeah, so while... Oh, look at this one. This one is beautiful as well. I can't stop looking at them. They're just so awesome. This almost looks like a cameo brooch. Absolutely beautiful. So while I was off doing the 4 plain ones for you guys to see, I went and I trimmed the fabric off of the edges of this one just to see what it would look like. Now this one went really flat. I think maybe I had overheated the wax a little bit, so it came out really flat, but it still looks good. I will still use it. I think it could probably be trimmed if I really wanted to. And do I like it with the fabric trimmed? Yeah, I think I do. I mean, they each kind of, they have a different look about them. That compared to that, now I know this isn't a full impression either, but you know, you can get different looks with it. So if I trimmed the fabric away from here, that would look completely different, you know. So that's something else to consider. And I have also tried colouring with those markers that we got. These lovely metallic markers. Okay, now I will link all these products in the description box below. There will also actually be a discount code for you guys, so keep an eye out for that. But I did some colouring. So you can see this one, I did this one all in purple, and because the fabric is over that wax, it took the ink really well. And that looks all sorts of metallic and pretty. Beautiful. And on top of that grey wax as well, that just came out really nice. And this one, I went a little bit further and I did some multi-tonal colouring. So we have silver on the mountains, we have purple on the flowers, and we have gold on the stars and around the rim. So there we have it, guys. Experimentation and play and all sorts of fun today with Craspire. Fantastic shop over on their website, will be linked below, like I said, along with a discount code for you guys. And I hope you pop over and have a look and see. They have a fantastic range of wax seals. Absolutely amazing. It was really hard to choose what to get. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, leave a thumbs up and leave me a comment below if you want to be in with a chance to win our July journal, our Cancer journal for July. And yeah, I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.